Okay. Quiz 11 study guide. And let me see if I can get this thing imported here. All right, question number 1, asked 2. Which labeled angle has the greatest measure? Diagram's not to scale. All right, look, remember yesterday we said that an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. So angle 3 is going to be greater than angles 1 and 2. So the labeled angle that has the greatest measure, right there, angle 3. The exterior angle in that picture. All right, number 2 says you got 3 security cameras mounted at the corners of a triangular parking lot. So you draw a triangle. And you got camera 1. So we're going to make this vertex camera 1. Camera 1 was 123 feet from camera 2. So if this is camera 2 and 1 and 2 are 123 feet apart, that's what you look like right there. You put the food away right now, please. We're going to label this third vertex camera 3. So camera 1 was 123 feet from camera 2, which was 133 feet from camera 3. So 2 and 3 are 133 feet apart. Cameras 1 and 3 were 160 feet apart. So 1 and 3, 160. Which camera has to cover the greatest angle? The greatest angle is going to be opposite the longest side. So here's your longest side. Camera 2 has to cover the greatest angle. So right there, camera 2. Problem number 3 is the same concept. All right. Jay, Kay, and Ray found themselves far apart when they stopped for lunch while working in a field. So we draw a triangle. We got J, K, and Ray as vertices. This description says J could see K. So here's J. He's looking at K. Turn through 54 degrees to see Ray. So there's your 54 degrees. K could see Ray and then turn 57 degrees. So here's K looking at Ray, turning 57 degrees to see J. Ray could see J. Here's Ray looking at J, turns 69 degrees to see K. Which two were the furthest apart? Well, the longest side is going to be opposite the largest angle. So this 69-degree angle is opposite of side JK. So J and K are the furthest apart. So right here, J and K. Same concept here on number 4. Name the smallest angle of triangle ABC. The smallest angle is going to be opposite the shortest side. Here's your shortest side. The smallest angle is opposite of that. So angle C. let's see. What's next on there? Is that 4? And then it starts with number 1 on the short answer on the next side? Okay. So here's your short answers. What is the value of x? All right, you have two congruent sides here. Isosceles triangle. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite those sides are congruent. So if this angle down here in the bottom left is x degrees, this angle is x degrees. So here's your setup. You got x plus 46 has to equal 180. So 2x plus 46 has to equal 180. If you subtract 46 from each side, then 2x is going to equal 134 maybe? 180 minus 46, 134. If you divide both sides by 2, x equals 67. There's your value of x. All right, and number 2 here. Name the second, pay attention right there. Name the second largest of the 4 angles named in the figure. If the side included by 1 and 2 is 9, the side included by angles 1 and 2 is 9, so here's 9. The side included by 2 and 3 is 17, so here's the 17. And the side included by the angle 3 and angle 1 is 13. All right, second largest of the 4 angles. Angle 4 is going to be the largest, okay? Angle 4 is the largest. You need the second largest. Well, the second largest is going to be the one that's across from the longest side of the triangle. All right. So 17 is the longest side of the triangle. Angle 1 is going to be the largest angle inside the triangle. But it's the second largest in the whole picture because 4 is the largest. Okay? So that's going to be angle 1. All right, number 3. I'm going to have to, let's see. I'll try to squeeze it in here. You got a triangle, right? You've got a triangle with these 3 angles. Okay? And these 3 angles added together have to add up to 180. So here's your triangle. It's got angles A, B, and C. A is 11x minus 4. B is 4x minus 11. And C is 63 minus 4x. These 3 angles have to add up to 180. So if we combine all the like terms, if we take 11x minus 4x plus 4x, all right, that's going to be 11x. And then we got a negative 4 negative plus 63 plus 11 negative. So we got 11x plus 48 that has to equal 180. If we subtract 48 from each side, then 11x equals 132. And if you divide both sides by 11, x equals 12. Now, we have to take this x equals 12, and we have to substitute it into each of these expressions. So right here, for angle A, in your calculator, you type 11 times 12 equals 132, and then you subtract 4. So this angle is 128. Then you type 63 minus 4 times 12. And that equals 15 degrees. And then for angle B, you go 4 times 12 minus 11. So 4 times 12 minus 11. And that's 37 degrees. So those are your angle measures for these 3 angles in this triangle. List the sides in order from shortest to longest. The shortest side is going to be opposite the smallest angle. So here's your smallest angle. Here's your shortest side. So your shortest side is AB. Your longest side is opposite the largest angle. So angle A is 128. Side BC is opposite of it. So that leaves, which side is left? You got AB, you got BC, you got AC as the medium side. Number 4, another isosceles triangle. All right, the angles opposite the congruent sides are congruent. So if this base angle is 76 degrees, this angle is 76 degrees. So your equation is going to be x plus 76 plus 76 equals 180. So x plus 152 equals 180. You can subtract 152 from each side. And 180 minus 152 is 28. All right, so here's your value of x for this triangle, 28. X up here equals 28 degrees. Y'all still need that? Oh, come on now, screen. All right, number 5 is still back to this isosceles triangle concept. If DF is congruent to EF, then angle D is congruent to angle E. So these are both x degrees. So you got x plus 108.5. That's equal to 180. So if you subtract your 108.5 from each side, don't forget to combine your x's. You're going to get 2x equals 180 minus 108.5 is 71.5. Divide both sides by 2. And 35.75 is your value of x. Number 6, list the sides in order from shortest to longest. Shortest to longest. So we need the shortest. Shortest side is going to be opposite the smallest angle. Shortest side is going to be opposite the smallest angle. So here's our smallest angle. There's our shortest side. So that shortest side is going to be LK, HIJ, KL. Our longest side is going to be opposite the largest angle. There's your largest angle. Side opposite the largest angle is JK. And so the third side is going to be opposite the 64, and that's going to be JL. There they are from shortest to longest. Be sure that you read this part of the question carefully, though. All right. Make sure you know the order they're asking for. Number 7 on the short answer, last one. In an A-frame house, here's what an A-frame house looks like. This is the ground. Here's what an A-frame house looks like. It looks just like the letter A. The two congruent sides extend from the ground to form a 52-degree angle at the peak. These are the congruent sides. Here's your 52-degree angle at the peak. What angle does each side form with the ground? Here's what you're looking for. The angle that the side forms with the ground. Well, it's an isosceles triangle. So these two base angles are the same. So this is about the 4th problem like this you've done already. So you got x plus 52 equals 180. Subtract 52 from each side. Don't forget to combine your x's. You got to combine these two. So you get 2x equals 180 minus 52. That's 128. And divide both sides by 2. And x equals 64. So that's the angle. What angle does each side form with the ground? 64 degrees. All right, anybody have any questions from any of those problems on the study guide? All right. Yeah, let me